So the concept of a drop set is pretty simple. You do one set and then usually without resting, you make something about that exercise easier so you can keep going. Traditionally, you do that by lowering the weight, but there are some other ways that you can read about below. So I'm always gonna give you information on how many drop sets I want you to do, how big of a drop I think you should make, how long you should rest, if at all, and how close to failure we're going with these, although most of the time we're gonna be going very close, if not all the way to failure. And so I'm gonna demonstrate with an incline curl, and the weights I'm using are 35-pound dumbbells, and then I'm dropping down to 20-pound dumbbells. Typically, we're making a drop of somewhere between 25 and 33%. Personally, I found with incline curls, a little bit of a bigger drop for me tends to work really well. And so I'm gonna do my first kind of buy-in set with the 35-pound dumbbells, and then I'm not resting at all. I'm gonna drop them. I might take one breath, and then I'm gonna go right into a set with the 20s while I'm still really tired, and that set's gonna suck a lot too, but that's the point. So let's get into it. Here's that initial set with 35s. One more. Fuck. Fuck. And so I got 8 and 6 reps, and if I was logging this in the app, I would write 35 for 8, and then the second set would be 20 for 6. And if I was doing this again, there'd be a third and a fourth set, and I'll always be sure to explain that within the exercise description whenever we're doing a drop set. And so to recap, a drop set is an intensity technique where you do one set and then you make something about that exercise easier so that you can keep going. Traditionally, you do that by lowering the weight, but there are some other ways we can discuss below. I will always tell you how many drops, how long you should rest, how big of a jump I think you should make, but usually somewhere between 25 to 33%, sometimes even a little bit more, can work really well depending on the situation and the exercise. And again, I'm always going to do my best to give you that sort of instruction within the program itself.